Right, are we back? I haven't got a clue. That was all a bit strange. If I'm honest, not quite sure what happened there. Feeling he was going to hit the wall. Always a death. The wall. Somebody with a big penalty. stay out of trouble. Whoa. Just clear up pretty quick, smart. Oh, I've run with you before. He's good. He's good. He won't take any grief from the guy up front that just pushed through me. Can be assured of that. Completely lost where the track was going there. Rather too much going on in that one, I have to say. Also, I was trying to get sorted out on a few things. Right, what I want to do is get a shot of that, get rid of that, bring this down. I'm sorry guys about the stream a moment ago that seemed to drop out for no reason. I don't quite know why and what was going on. Seemed to get a little bit of an issue going on, so let's just make some more modifications during the break, get things sorted out. Grenster, hello, and Hulky, thank you for joining. And yeah, like I said, I don't know quite what happened. It just all went a bit it went a bit wibbly wobbly, and I don't know quite why, but there we go. Let's just try and change the image to what it should be, just while we are waiting for the next one to start. Just enter in for it. So not sure how we would have done in that one, probably pretty badly again. We'll have a little look in a moment. Let's just get entered. 8 minutes. I've just got 8 minutes just to sort myself out. Unfortunately, on the last one, I was just trying to get the stream sorted and back online as the race was starting, so it was all a little bit manic and crazy just at the very last minute. And literally I was still messing around with the stream trying to get it live as the race was starting, so hopefully I can be a bit more ready for this one. Let's just save that away. Yeah, Greg, I've been putting some pretty quick lobbies at the moment, I have to say. Some of them have been pretty darn quick, if I'm honest. But hey ho, you know, you've got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. You got to try your best and just see if you can mix it with the good guys. I think I might be down in B now. Oh, I'm so close to going B. So close to going B. Let me just update the little graphic for you guys. So we are continuing to erode the 3,000 points that we had within the A ranking. We were 3,500 points at one point, just over 3,500 points, and comfortably in the A. And since then, we've completely tanked. So since the 14th of May, so in the last 2 weeks, we have crashed badly with regards to the DR, and we are 226 points away from going B. It'd be a shame to lose the A, but I'm just going to have to hope for a better daily race at some point where we can try and recover and get ourselves back up to where we were. What it takes is one good daily race that you're good at, and we'll be back. But in the meantime, I'm looking forward to some nice B rank racing at the top split of B. That's all possible. Annoyingly, I forgot to save the replay on that last one. I think in the race before, I've probably got the B-roll footage that I need for my upcoming video, so we should be good. Touch on the wall there. Really quiet out there in YouTube land today. Hello Vic! How are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. You need to claw your way up to B, because I'm going to be a B soon, mate. We'll be in here racing together. The wall on the way in there. This race really is a race of precision. If you've got the time to practice and get this nailed, so you can get around without touching the wall quickly, you've got it made this week. I think it's one of those that rewards the people that can spend the time just running this one. Well, as those are the people that are naturally good. For the rest of us, just got to do what we can do. By the way, Hulky, that was an amazing night last night. You put on another brilliant show, my friend. Absolutely banging. And we're off to Atlanta next week. Unfortunately, with the week slip, I think I'm going to miss the not the last race, but the penultimate race. Which would be a bit of a shame. So I might need a reserve driver for that one. I'll let you know a bit nearer the time. Stay out the wall. That's in the wall. That's the closest I've ever been. Big break through there. And we didn't quite get to do it. No. Hulky's doing the points this afternoon. Yes. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. Yeah, I'm going to be moving on, well, potentially moving on Friday the 27th. So the few days leading up to that, I'm going to be putting the rig down and everything else. So I'm not going to have a rig to run on, and I'm going to be a real shame. Oh my God, what the heck has it just put me in? What have I just been put in? I'm in with Kai, whatever. Oh my God. We got Mini Verstappen in here. We got Real M Racing. We got Captain Slowly. Kizzy's in. Oh, Bedford's in. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Oh, I hope that the stream holds out for this one. We're having problems with OBS. Right, I'm going to have to go really quiet. I'm going to turn off the chat. Right, the chat's turned off. I can't see it. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. No. I could make Kai's Dirty Driver of the Day here, couldn't I? I could get famous for all the wrong reasons. Oh my God. Oh my God. So Jack Kobe was racing with Digit and Rory yesterday, and I'm running with Kai. How do you say it, Kai or Key? I don't know how he pronounces his name. I really ought to jump on his stream and have a look at something. There we go. Right. I can't believe I'm just about to go B rank race and it's put me in a top split. Oh. Pushed. back out that big time, I was worried about getting a wall penalty on the way out. But maybe I should have done that, and maybe the other guy would have got the penalty and not me, I don't know. Death's in the wall here. Come on, Buford. Come on. You know, I get the penalty for that. He was in the wall and I hit him. That's not fair. In the wall there, and I'm going around. Ah. Bugger. Ah! No. Just not good enough for this. Just not good enough. We are a B. We have lost 3,041 points today. We have lost loads and loads of points today. We lost a load on that one. But there we go. There you go. I mean, the guy was in the wall. I had nowhere to go. And I get the massive penalty for it. How unfair is that? But there you go. What I needed to do was miss the wall. But I didn't miss the wall. What's going on with the old doodly bug? There we go. That's better. Yeah, you'll see the massive drop. The massive drop in DR now. But it's like I said to all of you guys out there that are like scared of doing the daily races. Now, just get out there, give them a go, try. Doesn't matter. That little A or the B or the A plus or whatever, it's just a badge of honour. It really doesn't mean that much. It's more about having good races with real people and learning how to race with real people. So here we go. Hopefully we'll be in a B rank lobby now. Let's see how we go. It's been nice having the A. It's been nice having it for quite a while actually. We've had it for 2 or 3 weeks, which has been quite good. But we've been steadily eating away at it rather than increasing it for a while. So it was inevitable. Maybe if I'm a B, it might encourage a few more of the PSR guys, lower ones, to get out there and try. There's a lot of you out there that are B rank racers every day of the week that are running on B. We could race together. okay, it'll come. It'll come back. All I need is one decent daily race week. You never know, it might be GR4 around Atlanta next week, or Eastside, or Gran. Who knows? Who knows what's in the planet? I do. Loaded chocolates. But we're not getting any chocolates today. We're not getting any champagne either. We're just getting lots of visits to the team boss to say what's going on. We've got enough time for one more. At least I can put on my CV now that I've raced with Kai. That's a slight exaggeration. I didn't exactly race with him. I raced in the same lobby as him. We certainly weren't racing together, not by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, I bet you're looking forward to that. Gran in the Aston Martins. 3 Aston Martins. Gonna be wicked. Around Branch Hatch. Let me just say, I'm just a tiny little bit envious. I'm massively envious. Oh, you're going to love it, my friend. Just get out there and do loads and loads of Gran Turismo around Branch Hatch. Are you doing the full or the Indy circuit? Hopefully it's the full circuit. Come round quickly, hasn't it? And I keep this in the 157s. I wonder. Oh no, I hit the wall. No, that's going to do me in. Let's fly. Let's see if we can get it back in the 157s. Come on, Greg, help me. Away, it's slipping away. Is it enough? Is it enough? Is it enough? Yes, it is. So I should rebrand this video, shouldn't I? From A to B and back again. If I can get back again. Thing is, I think we need a whole load of points. We do. We need a massive amount of points. I think that 4.5 second penalty smacked my DR massive. I lost nearly 2,000 points in that race alone. points to lose. You go down to 4th gear on the first corner, but 5th on the exit. Okay. So you are shifting earlier. I can't decide whether to shift earlier or not. I hadn't really worked out whether it was doing anything. Look at that, I'm on an SRA. Oh man alive. That race absolutely killed me. That 4.5 second penalty absolutely killed me. Massively. Now we've got to work on getting our safety rating back up as well. Not quite sure how low it went. Oh, loads. Look at that. I've gone from an S to nearly the bottom of the A. That's a massive SR reset. Oh, man alive. Oh, no. That's huge. One race completely destroyed me. One race completely destroyed me. Should have saved the replay on that one for prosperity. The race that killed Mitchell Morgan. See what happens. A lot of B rank races in here, so I don't know whether people are losing SR this week or whether this is going to be a bit of a dirty lobby. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, aren't we, how this one pans out. Oh, so we've got somebody shoving it up the inside already. Had to risk that. Whoa. Gave me a little bump into that corner. Oh, that was good though. That was good. That's what I want. I want to get back to that. Look how close that is. 0.4, 0.4, 0.4, 0.8. Oh no, 4.8. So 0.4 and 0.487. The guy behind was so close behind. That was unreal. Insane. Just check my email, just see if there's anything going on, whether I can sneak in another one. Back to that in a little while. I think we're okay for the moment. Let's just minimize that. Oh, my controller's died. Let's just plug it in. Oh, it's a second place. It didn't improve my ranking at all. Wow, 152,000 credits. Good night. Good afternoon, Hulky. Catch you later, my friend. See you later. Oh, my A dropped. Why did my A drop? A bit confused. I thought it would have gone up. Bit strange. I wonder why that happened. Thank you for the nice comments. Vic says beautiful stuff. Hulky says nice podium. Outlaw, nice race. Good afternoon, Tom. Granson said, I'm 52 for 8 minutes race. That would be around 1 million per hour if you keep that position. Yeah, it'd be nice. It would be nice if we can keep up there with the top guys. At the moment, what I need to do is get my SR back up. But then again, if I'm in an SR, a bad SR lobby, but I'm starting at the front, theoretically it's a lot of barging and going on behind, which means if me and the guy out front can keep it clean, we can work together, and that will work. But I don't know why my SR dropped last time in that race. Maybe it was a penalty or two, I'm not quite sure. I'm actually quite enjoying these races during the day. I have to say, there's been one or two little bumps and things, but nothing like we had the other night. Maybe this is something I need to start thinking about. Doing this a couple of times a week, maybe. Good afternoon, Dean. How are you doing? All that. Oof. Right. See how we go. This is going to need to be the last one, and I've got a few bits and pieces to do. If I get the chance this afternoon, I might jump in and do a couple more offline ones just to see if I can get the SR up. We're still an A, and the SR actually took a bit of a drop in that last one, so we're in bad with regards to the SR even on this. Really worried about that. I don't want it to drop any further. I really do not want that to drop. But we'll see how we go. There's a few BMWs. There's a few 911s. There's a McLaren in here. It's a big old mix of cars. We're just going to have to go for this and just see what happens. Let's just go for it, see what happens. I'm going to turn the big light off if I can. No, it's not going to turn off. Come on. No. You're not going away. Oh, there you go. That's better. Right. Let's see what happens. A bit cautious through the first one. Watch the track limits. This is why sometimes you practice without a ghost. deep. Lost it on the last corner. It's that last corner again. Last corner nerves. Last corner nerves. Never mind. Not to worry. Not to worry. Not to worry. Manny Moya, thank you for joining. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, just last corner nerves. Went a bit too deep into the corner, caught the wall. That's what happens sometimes. But there we go. There we go. That is the way that the cookie crumbles. But I need to get that SR up. That was really what I wanted to do, was to get the SR up. And we did do that. We have done that. But the SR is still down in an A, and I need to get that improved significantly. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to leave this for now. I've got a little bit of work to do. I am going to try and jump on again a little bit later on and just see how we go. But the racing during the day seems to be an awful lot better, and I much prefer the B than the A, if I'm perfectly honest. So there we go. So thank you for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please smack the like button for this one, and I'll see you. Hopefully, I'll see you tonight. 8 o'clock, we've got a public open lobby at PSR. So anybody will be welcome to join with us. No need to sign the registration document or accept the registration document. I have to sign it, just accept it. But we'll be back at 8 o'clock. And maybe tomorrow I might try and do some more during the day as well. Who knows? We'll see. I'll catch you then. Bye for now.